Hey Deadpool, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, if I'm not... Hey Enjoyer, is a new banner system? Oh yeah, actually, it's new. It's not a new banner system. It's like kinda... I'm doing good, but I'm good. Thank you very much. How's your studying, Enjoyer? Oh, by the way, Deadpool, if I'm not mistaken, you asked me to check your chasca, right? I mean, like, I somehow missed that. It was like a couple streams ago. So yeah, like, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So if you want me to check your chasca, just like, yeah, give your in-game ID. About the new system, it's not going to be the new system, it's going to be kinda improved system, I would say. You know why? Because they are planning to increase brand new characters duration from 21 days to like 42 days. Actually, it's good. And yes, there's a problem, what I see at the moment, but still, it's like great idea. I mean, the problem is... Oh yeah, chasca. Yeah, the same. Just a second. I'm amazed that you remember. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I missed that somehow. So yeah, about the chasca. About this new system. It's not a new system. It's a little bit improved system, I would say. You know why? Because there's a problem with the 4 stars. Because like they want to improve the duration, like from 21 to like 42. It's okay. But let's say the major point, like let's say the main question is like, it's about 4 stars. Are we going to like to get the same 4 star within 42 days? You know, like it's a huge problem if you ask me. You know, so that's the only problem I see at the moment. I'm completely okay with the like brand new characters. Like if we can get like them within like we can wish for them within 42 days. It's actually great idea. But like yeah, 4 stars, it's a problem. Okay, let me switch the window real quick. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Yeah, hi, good morning. Let me switch the window for like... So yeah, that's the only problem I see at the moment. But overall, I'm completely okay with that, because you know why? What's they going to do? We always going to get new characters on phase 1. Second phase is going to be only for rerun characters, and phase 1 will last for 42 days. Actually, it's not bad, not gonna lie. The only problem is, as I'm like says, that it's like 4 stars. That's the only problem I see at the moment. Oh, actually, it's a great build. Yeah, not gonna lie. You have decent amount of attack. You have decent amount of like crit damage. Yeah, and by the way, you still can improve. You still can improve, because like if you like switch this one like, or get anything, because you have exactly 100, close to 100. Let's say it's 100. Energy recharge is also okay. About normal attack, no need to. Like you like don't waste your resources on normal attacks, because it's useless completely. Just keep that in mind, you know, because her main... I will show you my build. Main source, it's her skill, then burst. Normal can be at level 1. If you like the character, then yes, keep it at level 6. That's it. I mean, no need to go more than that, because all of her attacks, like even charge attacks, it's like skill damage. It's not normal like this or something. Yes, when you only do normal attacks, yes, but charge attacks, it's like skill damage. You don't need elemental mastery. You actually, you know, like if you can give her like elemental mastery like from other sources, then yes. But like using like EM Sands or EM Goblet, it's a waste. I wouldn't suggest you completely. So yeah, you still have like room to improve, because like you have... it's a little bit low crit rate. You don't have crit rate at all, and they're like a little bit low like crit damage. So yeah, actually with that weapon, you can do like about maybe 270, you know, 260 crit damage easily. But yes, overall, like, great. Congrats with the build. Okay, let me switch back. Let me show you my build. Oh yeah, I see. Like yeah. Yeah, my friend told me that NA is useless until that time I had earlier. Oh, that's alright. That's okay. We don't know which 4-star characters are going to according to the promotion. Yes, we don't know, unfortunately, Lucas. But you know what's the problem? The problem is like if the banner, I mean like brand new characters will last like as a theirs banner
I'd have lost
for
myself
42
long
days.
ago.
Like
I
what
allowed
about
myself
4
to be
stars?
led by
If
the
we are
whispers
going
of
to
the
get for
abyss.
4 stars for
Surviving is
42
tough.
days, that's a huge
Taming
problem.
a beast within
I think it's better to like
tougher.
switch them, you know, like what? Like let's say at the moment we have like brand new character, and second one, let's say it's also brand new character, like right? It's going to last like let's say in 5.3 of course for 42 days. But 4 stars, they in my opinion should change 4-star, not they leave the same, you know, like let's say when second phase is up, we're going to get not 4 of this but 6, you know, 2 like tabs for new characters and 2 tabs for old characters. Oh yeah, by the way, I have 10 wishes. At the end of the stream, like, or maybe in the middle of the stream, I will do like say small thing. So yeah, actually not bad. The only problem is a 4-star. I of course would be nice if they change 4 stars, because you know why? Let's say you want to go for characters, but second phase 4-star are way more like attractive and way more useful for your roster. In this case, yeah, you just wait like let's say 21 days, right? First phase, and then just like go for a second stage, I would say, of the main banner, something like that. But still, we'll see. I mean, like, actually would be nice if we get something like that. It depends on Mihoyo. About my build, by the way. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? I got chasca. Oh, congrats. And I definitely... Oh, hey Indy, how are you doing? I know that you will like chasca, even though her damage is trash. You will like her a lot, definitely. You will... about my build, Deadpool. So I have like weapon. I use a 4-star weapon. It's like premium one from like the banner. Artifacts. It's like 4-piece obsidian codex, the same. Constellation 0. Talent. It's like 1, 10, 6. So yeah, I would suggest you to level up her burst up to level 9, I would say, you know, like you can, so that's actually not a bad damage at all. Normal attacks, completely skip, but at the moment, like keep at level 6, it's alright. And the stats, it's like this. It's the same, like attack sands, attack goblet, crit rate, crit damage, it depends what you need, and like yeah, tag and attack. The only one which is actually not so great for like on my account on like chasca, it's like this flower. Unfortunately, I cannot get one, so it's a little bit problem for me, and I don't have good enough attack goblet like obsidian codex goblet. So yeah, that's a big problem. That's alright. I mean, like I'll be alright. Damage is okay. I like her damage, but yes, when you fight against multi targets, like yeah, her damage is trash as hell, unfortunately. Yes, I love chasca so much. Yeah, I knew that, Yoni. Actually, you know why? Because don't get me wrong, the chasca is a character like, let's say if it wouldn't be so rude, it's like the characters you like, the type of the characters you like, you know, like let's say not about damage but about usability, like something like that, you know, like. So yeah, chasca is just, I really like her. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Hi Sino. Oh, that weapon looks cool. Oh yeah, about that weapon, by the way, it's from this panel. By the way, I was lucky enough, if you remember my pooling session, so I got like this weapon which I wanted, like not this one of course. It's a 5-star. So yeah, I got like this one which I wanted the most, and this catalyst. So yeah, like I will test this on Neuvillette. It's not bad actually, because it gives a lot of energy recharge. It might be a good let's say replacement for that prototype Amber. But yeah, I haven't like leveled it up. I will do it later. You know why? Because now I'm focused on my mats for mavuika, and seems like you know guys, like seems like these mats are actually correct. Like these mats you need for mavuika, and it's definitely true. I mean, like this one for mavuika, I still will wait to like, let's say Like I need to be sure, you know why? Because I don't want to be like in the same situation again, you know. Let's keep like all of this. Yeah, maybe I will go for Yaemiko in the future, we'll see. And also her books, by the way, it's like this books. Keep that in mind.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Just look at the Xilonen's banner. They decided to go with a 4 stars that almost nobody... Oh yeah, actually yes, like you know Lucas, like the banners actually in this game, it's a little bit like strange. Because let's say even this banner, like I mean like 4 stars we have at the moment, they are kinda like... Actually this banner is okay, not gonna lie, but you know, Chasca cannot benefit from Anemo at all. She doesn't need that. Lini can. So yeah, like an Ororon is okay. Barber is actually not bad. But yeah, it's still like, yeah, it depends. Like, we cannot be 100% sure about the banners, like 4 star especially. But just imagine if that 4 star will last for like 42 days. That would be a disaster if you ask me. Because like you can get like Constellation 16. Let's say future banner like 5.3. First phase is going to be Mavuika and Citlali. By the way, today I saw a couple videos about Citlali and Arlecchino. And you know what guys, that melting is just insane. By the way, the team was Constellation 1 Arlecchino with signature, Constellation 0 Citlali, Constellation 0 Bennett, and Constellation 0 Xilonen with signature. Citlali with signature as well, but still, if you have like, let's say, signature, yes, gives you something, elemental mastery for Citlali especially, but still, the damage was just crazy. Like 400k with Arlecchino, it's melt damage. I assume that like without that Constellation 1 you can do about 300 melt, and by the way, the damage was so great, and also since Citlali gives a shield to Arlecchino, like to any characters, you know, it's so comfortable to play now. So as you know guys, melt is better than wave. The only problem, like why we don't use the melt, we don't have good melt character, we don't have good cryo character, we can like consistently apply cryo. The only one is like maybe Kaya, maybe Rosa, but Rosaria is not okay with Arlecchino, because yeah, she creates a field. Kaya is okay, but you need Constellation 6 Kaya, you know. Even at Constellation 6, her cryo application is not, it's consistent, but not okay with Arlecchino. But Citlali, like, I just like, yeah. And also, by the way, Citlali herself, by using that burst, she deals like crazy amount of damage. That multiplier is insane, and the damage was about 200k damage, also melt damage by the way. So yeah, actually she looks pretty good. I maybe will spend my 50-50 on Citlali, we'll see though, because yeah, maybe like Mihoyo will put her on a standard panel, so yeah, I need to get like info about that first. I already chasca so much, already glad I got, oh yeah, I remember during COVID, the Ayaka ban, oh yeah, actually yes, but you know what Deadpool, it's not about like 200 days. If you remember, like they first like announced that that banner is going to be like infinite. We had like without any days like here, if you remember that. After that then decided and changed something. So yeah, like I remember that. That's why, by the way, revenue of that banner, it's like the most revenue in Genshin Impact, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. Chasca is really good, so... No, Sino, you know like what? Chasca is like, she's okay like for exploration, she's very fun to play. She can be used with literally any characters you have. You don't, let's say you can go like, let's say, to like level 20 characters and you will be alright. The damage will be the same, you know? If you don't use the character's passive or like skills, etc., something like that. She is great in exploration because... and outside Natlan as well. It's so, let's say, like, yeah, it's like exploration wise, she's just #1. Damage is like okay. Against single targets, she is great. She is also okay against that shields, you know, like we have like new iron shields. Yeah, she will be maybe one of the best, at least for now, because she like shots with that shotgun. It's a 6 bullets, which can, each bullet can like clear 3 instances of the shield. So yeah, because of that, like she is like, let's say, the best for that against that shields. Other than that, when you fight against multi-targets, she is bad. She is terribly bad actually. She's like so bad. Like in Overworld, it's not noticeable, but in Spiral Abyss, it's like, yeah, it's a problem. It's a huge problem. So yeah, single target is great. Multi-targets, it's bad. I already have Barbara and so. Oh yeah, same like Lucas. I have Barbara and Sucrose Constellation 6 already, but it is what it is. I mean, like, you know, like Mihoyo couldn't they cannot like focus on only like OG players. You know, it's impossible. That's why. Yeah, it's like it's alright anyway. Guys, does anybody know what Mavuika scales on Ascension? Oh yes, of course, Andy. It's like Ascension for Mavuika is crit damage. And you know what? Like, by the way, guys, if you remember, a couple streams ago we like did like, let's say, like short overlook about Mavuika's kit, etc., something like that. The most chunk of her damage will come from charge attacks when she is on bike. Just keep that in mind. I would suggest you to build Mavuika always, like most likely all of you guys will go for Mavuika, I assume that. Constellation 0, by the way, so yeah, you don't need Constellation, by the way. You can go for Constellations. Damage difference is... it's actually, yes, it's like decent, but still, at Constellation 0 with Gravestone or like Earthshaker, you will be completely okay. Yeah, you don't need Constellation. So yeah, about her damage, like most damage will come, like most like from her charge attacks when she on that bike. You know, when you use her burst, she at first deals like first great amount of damage. You know, after that, within 7 seconds, she rides the bike, and you can do normal and charge attacks. These charge attacks actually super powerful and just incredibly powerful. Let's say if you do about like for instance 200 with her burst, with that charge attacks you can do about like 80k, and you can do like 7 hits or 6 hits with that charge attack. It's a huge amount of damage. Just keep that in mind. That charge attack also scales on like fighting spirits you get, you know. So yeah, that burst and charge attack scales the same. So she's going to be crazy at the moment. Like if they like, actually, you know what, guys? In my opinion, Mihoyo should like nerf Mavuika by 50% at least, because at the moment she's just crazy powerful. No one can compete with, like, even close, because the damage, by the way, I saw it was only pyro damage without any teammates in the team. We just imagine melt damage with Citlali, or let's say wave damage or overload damage. The damage will be like way more higher. Okay, I'm going. Oh yeah, like yeah, enjoy your food in Deadpool. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Sorry if I missed the chat. I just like, I wish Amber, Lisa, and Kaya be promotional banner just like Star. It's impossible actually. You know why, Lucas? Actually, I'm okay with that you cannot get Kaya, Lisa, and Amber. You know why? It's not because like it's increase your chances to get other 4 stars. It's because this game should have like something like this, in my opinion. Something like, you know, like it's not something. It's not mysterious, but something, I don't know, like the characters which is like difficult to get, you know. I saw many players, like actually yes, many players who just spent a lot of like Primogems to get Kaya Constellation 6 or Lisa Constellation 6. By the way, if you ask, my Lisa is Constellation 3 already. That's crazy actually. And I will build her definitely if I get Constellation 6. Just like, you know, no matter what, I will build her. My Amber is Kaya is Constellation 1 and Amber is Constellation 1 as well. So yeah. I'm almost completed Mavuika's build, but the crit rate is on the lower side. Just don't know. Oh, that's alright. I mean, like yes, it's crit damage, by the way, and the best set for her it's either Majesty Hunter if you're going to use her with Furina, or Obsidian Codex. I would suggest you to like focus on Obsidian Codex. You know why? And by the way, no matter what, if you use your Mavuika as sub DPS or you use her as a on-field DPS, actually her build is the same. You don't need change build at all. As a supportive character, I wouldn't suggest it to use mavuika at all. You know why? Because that damage, supportive damage, is going to be trash. Why? Because mostly if you're going to use mavuika as a sub DP, as a supportive character, let's say reaction like Virgin or something like that, right? It means the damage will like it's not like DPS damage, it's not a crit damage, it's like reaction damage. Yes, it's going to be okay, but her multipliers, it's so crazy. Just imagine at the moment on version 2, her charge attack when she after uses that burst, her charge attack multiplier, it's 500%. That's incredible like number, you know, for real. Because of that, using mavuika as a supportive character, I wouldn't suggest it. Even if you like, if you're going to use mavuika with mualani, for example, you want to do some weight, no need to like build her as a supportive. Just build as the same. You can use the same build, because as soon as that burst is ready, just switch to mavuika, do that burst, go to that like bike state, do a couple charge attack, actually up to 7 maybe charge attacks, deals crazy amount on damage, and that's it. And by the way, you can like destroy the enemy within couple shots. And she's just like kind of spinning when doing that, like with like she hits like with her bike, with a rare part of the bike. So yeah, it looks okay, I would say, something like that, you know. Oh no way, Lucas, come on, like a 4-star burst animation, actually it's bad. You know why? In my opinion it's bad, because we have, by the way, we have barbarous burst animation, but why it's bad? At the moment, when you, let's say, if you free to play, especially, it's way more beneficial when you don't have any burst animation, because it's like, you know, like it's a time you lose when you play in Spyla base, etc. If you remember, by the way, we had a like event where you need to use burst attack, and according like and if you use like many of like 5 burst attacks, something like that, you get some buff. It's about like 80% crit 80% damage bonus, something like that. So yeah, for like you know, like now for 10 seconds or something like that. With a 5 stars, get that buff is literally impossible, because each burst animation lasts like 2 or 3 seconds, you know. But for a 4 stars it's possible. Let's say if you use the characters like Bennett, Shanling, Xinchu, since burst animation is about around like 1, and Rosaria, it's like about like 1 second, you still can get that like a damage. So yeah, I would say it's better to keep like this. I'm completely okay with that, especially, you know, like we have Ororon, he has no animation whatsoever, actually. Little like the same, 1 second, something like that. Hey Shroud, how are you doing? Mavuika weapon is worth it. You know, like about that Mavuika weapon, I would say you can go for the weapon, of course it is, because it's like her signature weapon, it looks just insane. It also gives some buff to your teammates and Mavuika herself. But the problem is, if you don't have extra Primogems, you can easily use other weapons. If you have Verdict, you can use its Navia's signature weapon. If you have Gravestone, use Gravestone. Actually, Gravestone is not a bad weapon at all. Yes, Gravestone doesn't give you any crit rate, crit damage, but it gives you a ton of attack. As you know, like it's like when the enemy's HP, like hit points are like below 30%, you get like 40% additional attack for like all of the teammates. That's a crazy weapon. Also, you can use Earthshaker, it's a craftable one. So yeah, you can use, by the way, kinich signature weapon. We have a lot of options for that, like, and since like, you know, it's only the stats, it's not the weapon itself, because it, like, you know, like, you want to avoid using that claymore on mavuika. You know why? You want to be on that bike state and use that bike to hit the enemies. It's like way better than using like claymore. You're right, I'm doing good. Sorry if I missed some chascas, but yeah, I just catching it. Anyway, I went to the chasca flower location and they won't show up. You know what? What? To the chasca flower location? No, it's impossible. No, like, yeah, you know why? It's like, yeah, they're like, yeah, let me show you. The problem is, It's actually, Yoni, I don't know why, but they made like chascas and ororons flowers so bad located on the map. They are hidden. That's why they are there. Like you can find. Let me show you, by the way. So yeah, it's annoying. By the way, this like flowers, mavuika use the same flowers. So yeah, if you do something like this, right? So yeah, like you see, like I have couple of flowers right here. You cannot find them because they can be like. Just let me show you. I already like got a couple of them. But I don't see any within this area. You know why? Or maybe I can find. No, I can't. I already used like. Most likely they are like. Just a second. Somewhere here, but yeah, like it's not like. You definitely can find them. Oh yeah, you see like another one is here. They are so hidden. It's so difficult to find them. It's just like this. It's just difficult to find them. I should have couple right here. Just a second. Yeah, another one. You see like it's so difficult. It's kind of not hidden, but yeah, it's. I should have couple. Oh, by the way, there was a like. Just a second, let me. Oh yeah, I forgot where this right was. So you can get them anyway, because I also have Lisa at console. For real, that's crazy. We'll just wait for pool after grinding. Because Amber I have her at Constellation 1, just Kai have Constellation 0, but do you want to know just how I got Amber Constellation 1 as a Chronicle? For real, that's crazy. You wished for Chronicle? Lucas, that's impossible. Like, you're free to play if I'm not mistaken. Why you did that? I mean, like, it's like, in my opinion, actually, it's a little bit of waste. Like to do, but it's still like it's up to you completely. Maybe you want like that Klee. Actually, I know that many so many players want that Klee because yeah, she's so fun to play. But if you ask me, she's not worth it at all. But yes, but she's fun to play. Yes, I mean like in this case, maybe because of that, you know. And yes, now I really realize I wasn't looking. Oh yeah, you like it's wrong place. You're right, Yanni. It's like wrong. What? For moments, it's very hard to pull. Yes, I know that, Ali. I mean, like if you ask me, I understand because you know why? Actually, I personally want to go for Citlali as well. I will spend my 50-50s and decide if it's worth it to go like to spend my guaranteed because you know like we're going to get like pretty nice characters like. In the future as well. Okay, let me show you about this shield, by the way, Sino. You ask me like if she is good or not. Like, since like I don't want to use any of my supportive characters, just let me show you the shield.
Take me up. Locked on.
This one with that iron shield. She just destroys an iron shield immediately. You know?
Open fire.
Time to go.
You know, that's why she might be okay, especially in Spiral Abyss, especially because none of the other characters can do the same at the same speed. Because yes, you can use Kinich, he is pretty fast. You can use mualani is actually, in my opinion, yeah, she is going to be a little bit like bad. Kinich is okay. Xilonen is not okay. Because the more faster you attack, the more you can clear like instances of the shields. Of that shield. So yeah, because of the chasca, it's like at the moment she's number one. About Mavuika is also, but it depends on her attack speed, you know. So let's say even with Mavuika, I think chasca is going to be number one. But still, it doesn't mean like you need to go for chasca to destroy the shield. You still can destroy the shield. That shield, the problem is it has like different instances. 53 or 74, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Because of that, you need to do up to like 74 elemental attack to destroy that shield. And by the way, damage doesn't matter at all. You just need to do some like elemental attacks. That's it.
Not now.
By the way, this one can hit.
Open fire.
Set jumping. Oh no.
Locked on.
That's a problem, yeah. Anyway, I'm within the natlan.
Open fire. Open fire.
Hold on to your hat.
Open fire. Locked on. Let's get it on.
Be free.
The night is cold.
The cool part is like for skill, like cooldown, it's like only 6.5 seconds. But in this case, you actually like when you use your teammates, you're actually ready to go immediately. So yeah, it's like it's so useful. You also saying that because she will be insane with the boss Neuvillette and Arlecchino. Her shield is dropped for Neuvillette. With, I mean, like chasca for like chasca with Neuvillette Arlecchino. No, I don't think so. I mean, like yes, you still can use Arlecchino like and Neuvillette with chasca. You know why? Because actually, let's say chasca is a character who can be used with DPS character, like full DPS character on your team. You know why? Because she's kind of supportive character. I mean, it doesn't matter which character to use. If you want to increase her damage, yes, you go for let's say the characters with good sub DPS abilities, like Mavuika, like Furina. You know, like Ororon is okay. You know. By the way, that team, Ororon, Mavuika, and Furina, is going to be not a bad team for chasca in the future. But still, like yeah, like Neuvillette, it's like you can use Neuvillette though. I mean, like because you can switch to Neuvillette, you can do the damage with like let's say Neuvillette, and when he is on cooldown, you can switch to chasca and do some additional damage. But still, like I don't think it's a great idea if you ask me. I wish on the Chronicle banner because I wanted Wolf Grace. Ah, I see. The reason in the permanent banner, yeah, I only got Skyward Arm and the Celestial Catalyst. Oh yeah, I see. The good weapon. I got for Ganyu bow. Ah, yeah, because of... Okay, bye-bye, Tanuki, bye-bye. I was talking about Citlali. Oh, Citlali, my bad, I'm sorry. About Citlali, yeah, Citlali with Arlecchino. Let me read it again then. Yeah, you also saying that she will be insane with both Neuvillette and Arlecchino. Her shield just... Oh yeah, actually yes. You know why? Yes, you're right. I mean, like since she get like that shield actually is not so great. I mean, it's not so tanky, not gonna lie. But that shield is enough to like to not get like interrupted, you know, for Neuvillette and for Arlecchino. Because like since you can do additional damage with Arlecchino is way more better because it's a melt damage. It's just crazy damage. But with Neuvillette, it's like it's freeze. You know, it's also like okay. You also can use sub like let's say another Pyro on your team. Let's say like I don't know, like Dia or maybe Mavuika. You know, it will be alright as well. So I assume that the team like Citlali, Mavuika. Citlali, Neuvillette, Furina and Mavuika is going to be not a bad team at all. You know why? Because you have Pyro, you have Cryo. Yes, maybe you will like steal some damage from each other. I mean like because it's like freeze and at the same it's a melt. But I'm sorry, it's not. Yes, it's melt. You know what the point is? Citlali is also like she has a rest shred in her kit. She can like rest shred Hydro and Pyro. Because of that, this team might be pretty good, you know. On top of that, you can use Cinder City on Citlali. So yeah, like, and she can buff all of your teammates. And yes, that shield will be just incredibly useful for like Arlecchino Constellation 0 and for Neuvillette Constellation 0. Because if you have Constellation 1, Arlecchino or like Neuvillette, as you know guys, like yeah, they have like resistance to interruption. So yes. But still, that melt is going to be crazy. I mean, like I saw the footages at Constellation, like Constellation 1 Arlecchino, and let's say like at Constellation 0, you can with signature you can get about like 300 like K damage with one hit, one normal attack. That's insane actually. It's a huge amount of damage. And Citlali is the M scaler, you know. So actually it's easy because you don't need to give her any other stat by elemental mastery. That's it. And she still can do some damage as well. I mean, like, her damage is actually pretty decent. Is Diagonal good? Should I build? No, you know, like I like Dia, but I wouldn't suggest you. You know why? Because as you know, Dia is like you need like the same mats Arlecchino needs. I mean, like these stones. It's like might be a little bit difficult to get. So I would suggest to keep her for now. You know why? Because mavuika is on the way. Most likely you go for mavuika. Because of that, it's about like. Just a second. It's 35 days, by the way. It's not, it's like actually cheese around the corner, if you ask me. You know why? Because, yeah. So I wouldn't suggest you to do like, to build mavuika at the moment. But first, what I want Neuvillette. Oh yeah, you know, like, since you are on 50-50, Ali, I like, why not use your 50-50? I wouldn't suggest you to like spend your guaranteed, but it's still up to you. If you like the Neuvillette, why not just go for him? Like, he's crazy character, he's still okay. You can use like other characters with him. And by the way, why he is so crazy? He is so crazy not because of damage, by the way. He has self-healing ability, which is actually incredibly useful even now. You can use him with Dendro, which is with Nahida. You know, you can use so many different team comps with Neuvillette. His charge attack is just crazy. You can do spin to win, like, you know, like spin to win, like attack, which like we got like 1700 Primogems, if you remember. So yeah. Compensation because of that, like, yeah, they wanted to cancel that. So yeah, that was fun. So yes, he's still crazy. I just like, you know, like, if you have extra Primogems, go for him. If you don't have, I assume that mavuika is definitely better in damage. Mavuika is at the moment #1. Even mualani cannot compete her, because you know why? Mualani's damage comes from like that normal attack, and she can do like about like 3 attacks, right? Something like that. And damage like decreases a little bit when you do, because you need to like get that stack. But for mavuika is not like that. When you have enough fighting spirit orbs, fighting spirits, I'm sorry, orbs, it's not orbs, fighting spirit points, and you use her burst, she consumes all of that, all of those spirit orbs, and buff your burst and charge and normal attacks at the same time, you know. Also, she gets, on top of that, she gets like additional 50% elemental damage bonus, and only this buff, it's like reduces like within 20 seconds, yeah, like from like 50 to 0 within 20 seconds. That's it, only that buff. But all other buffs is stay on her, because that charge attack like gets about like at the moment it's like 500% multiplier. Just imagine, it's crazy multiplier, you know. Hey Mr. Dever, how are you doing? Hey Vicar, how are you doing, guys? Allez, stop cheating. Suffer like. So it's gonna be for the 2 days, but most likely yes, Mr. Dever. But hey Yuvraj, how are you doing? Yeah, long time no see. How are you doing? Burn those resin, baby. Yes, like actually yes, you're right. I mean like.
I'm a little out of practice these
like
days.
about 42 days. Most likely yes. I hope it
Any
is. You know
conflicts
why?
around?
The only problem is like it's a 4-star, Mr. Dever, and like as I said earlier, it's a problem because you just imagine we get a banner, right? And you can wish for a 4-star within 42 days. They need to change that, you know. So yeah, when like 21 days like over, like we should get like next, let's say a rerun banners 4-star, something like that would be nice, but I don't think they will do it. So yeah, 42 days for like 4 stars is a lot, you know. You can get like constellation 16 or like 60 for any characters. That's bad, if you ask me. Yeah. Mavuika, Xilonen, Furina, and 4 character. What? I won't build her as DPS. Oh yeah, actually yes. Mavuika, Xilonen, Furina, yes. Oh, you need like which character you want to build. Like yes, like another Pyro is a way, but it doesn't mean you need to go like for like Bennett. You can, but in my opinion, it's like next one. It's like and yes, you can go for Bennett. Actually, Bennett is a way because he can like. The only problem with Bennett, you know what? With the Bennett. I would maybe suggest you to go like for Ororon if you have him, because Ororon, it's like, yeah, it's electrocharge and etc. Bennett might be a little bit problem because you know like Mavuika's charge attack when she's on that bike, when she like do that spinning around, that spin has more radius than Bennett's burst, and that might be a problem when you fight against like pretty like mobile enemies. So yeah, like but yeah, Bennett is a way. Like if Bennett can work with Chasca, then why not? I mean, and Bennett is built for you. Most likely Bennett is already built for you. Fragile left in my invert. For real, that's crazy. Actually, they like. By the way, like 258, that's insane. Damn, bro. What? Just give me a solid 42 days plan. Plan for 42 days? I mean, like, actually, you already have a plan. You know why? You just like if you're 50-50, go for Neuvillette, try to get him. If you get him, that's alright. I mean, still, he is not a bad character at all. He is actually crazy character. Oh my. How did I miss that?
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict.
But I would definitely
luckily for
suggest
you,
if you lose like
really need this
50-50, no need to spend your guaranteed. It's better to like go for Mavuika. Definitely, because Mavuika is way more powerful. She also pretty flexible, I mean, in terms of teams and archetypes. You know? Anyway, I found like 3k primos. Hey, Vortex, I changed my arlecchino build to Whimsy. Of course I can, and no problem. But if you don't mind, can you like give me your UID again? Just a second, let me check if I have it. Just a second. No problem, of course I can. Yes. Oh yeah, okay, just a second, Andy. Arlecchino, right? No problem. Like if you want me to check the character, just give your UID.
Lost myself
That's
long
completely
ago.
okay. I need to write down your
myself to be led
UIDs,
by the
guys.
whispers
Actually,
of the
I'm
abyss.
sorry about that. I'm a little bit lazy.
Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
There we go. What type is resin is that? Has a time limit or bonus? Oh yeah, it's like it's transient resin. It's like which you get from teapot, like from this. You get like this resin, which is like time transient resin. It's like it's automatically deleted within 12 days, or like let's say like yeah, this one is within 12 days. You need to use it. You can get it like every week, and it costs you literally nothing, because you know why? It's automatically you get the coins, and you can exchange the coins to like this resin, to books, by the way, as well, to this books, to Mora if you want to. Let me show you. just a second, Andy. Let me just... So yeah, if you like, you know, like it's a Serenity pot.
This realm is...
It gives you this points, right? This one. It's actually for free. You just literally no need to do anything. You just need to level up like this one to get the max possible points. That's it. Keep that in mind. After that, you just go to the shop. Like it has its own shop, right? Realm Depot, and that's it. You can buy this one, which is for free. You can buy ones, like one of them, like each week. You can buy 20 hero bits and like 10 like of this box, 10 or like something like that. You also can buy like Mora if you need to, or like crystals, like auras. So yeah, and this one, like sanctifying like essence and unctions. Actually pretty useful, not gonna lie. And also like time to time Genshin, like Hoyoverse gives you some points, by the way. Oh yeah, I got a couple trees, by the way.
If you ever have it...
So it's actually useful. You know why? Because like just imagine like every week you can get like about like 60 resins. Why not? Okay, let me check the character. Guys, just imagine, just like let me switch the window. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's okay. But your previous build, if I'm not mistaken, was better than this one. You know why? Because like, yeah, 71 actually, if you ask me, for arlecchino, it's a little bit low. You know why? You need to like aim 80 about this number. Oh, I see. Like your artifacts, you need to like, yeah, your attack sense has no crit rate whatsoever. You're like this one, like, yeah. But it has like, yeah, crit damage. That's why you keep it. Your crit damage is okay. Is she leveled up completely? Why? You know why? I mean, yes, you're low on crit rate. Because, you know why? If you get enough crit rate, you can easily use crit damage circlet. And in this case, your crit damage, overall crit damage for arlecchino will be like increased by a lot. So yeah, that's why you just like low on crit rate. This set is okay. The only problem with this set at Constellation 0, difference between Glad set and Whimsy is not so high. The only additional source of Bond of Life, it's like this weapon. It scales on your HP. That's it. And you can get about like 10%, something like that. It's not a lot. So if you have like pretty good Glad sets, I mean like four-piece Glad set, I would suggest to go for a Glad set. Let me show you my build. Just a second. Because, you know, like, even though I have that Whimsy, and my Whimsy is pretty decent, not gonna lie, but I still use Glad set. So it's a 4-piece Glad set. Weapon I use like this standard. It's the same crit rate, so yeah, you can like... So yeah, and my circlet is crit damage. And overall stat, it's like 78 to 236. It's because my circle is crit damage. I can get enough crit damage, you know? Like, yeah, and try to aim like up to 80%. Because like 82, I like notice that if you have about like 85, something like that, it's not enough. You need to aim to like close to 80, unfortunately. You know why? The problem with arlecchino is, since she cannot proc every hit, it's like she has standard ICD. Because of that, oh, come on.
Take me up.
Because of that, I mean, it's better to get like more crit rate to do consistent damage. I mean, like to crit, you know, like to get that crit. That's a little bit, yes, that's a problem with arlecchino. That's the only problem. It's not like Neuvillette, because you know why? With Neuvillette you can go for low crit rate, you will be alright, because he can like he can do reaction on a hit. Each hit is reaction because of charge attack, has no ICD whatsoever. Like it has, but it's completely different, you know. But with arlecchino is a little bit like, yeah, you need some crit rate, unfortunately. So I guess I will not go for mavuika weapon low. I can work like, oh yeah, like Mr. Dever, I told you, like, if I'm not mistaken, a couple times that you, like, since you have 3 gravestone, actually I wouldn't suggest you to go for that weapon at least immediately. You know why? Because you can go for like 4 gravestone, test the damage, and it will be okay, and it definitely will be alright, believe me or not. Her multipliers is just insanely crazy, and you will be completely okay with that gravestone. I'm going to use gravestone as well. I'm definitely will not go for her weapon. Even for chasca, if you know, like, my chasca's damage is actually not so great. I mean, you like, it's okay, I'm okay with that, but still it's not like, let's say Navia in some cases can do better, Kinich can do better, but in other cases chasca is so great, especially against new enemies, you know. It's not, they are not even close, I mean, like Navia and Kinich. Because Kinich, if you know, like, he like just like grapple, use that grapple, and he just catch only one element, like, right? Even though he has AoE, it's not the same like Chasca's AoE, you know? Yes, it's like damage is distributed between the character, between the enemies, but still it's AoE. By the way, new boss in 5.2 is crazy, that weekly boss, yeah, gives like Elden, yes. I mean, no, it's not about like Elden Rings, like, come on, like, Mr. You know, like, in Genshin Impact, it's like, if you use Constellation 6 characters, you can destroy like any enemy, like, it's no matter what. But yes, it might be a little bit tough, not gonna lie, especially like initially, like when we just like, you know, like, usually new bosses are like pretty tough. The only problem is like how many let's say different transformations that boss has. Let's say at the moment, if you know, we have like that Ashdaha. Ashdaha is still actually pretty decent boss, because he has like 3 different like transformations, you know, because of that, and he like can use different elements at the same time. Because of that, even though he's a Liu Harbor like boss, he's still like pretty tough. No matter like which character you use, you need to wait, like, yeah, you need like, so yeah. New boss, I don't think he's going, like, that boss is going to be so crazy, but still, like, yeah, pretty like difficult to beat, especially when you like, it's for a first time, you know. That's alright. My arlecchino is 74. About that stat, 74. You know why? For my Whimsy, I have about 75-ish something crit damage, crit rate, my bad. I tested it a couple times and I didn't like the damage. You know why? Since like she can hit, like, she can crit, like, let's say, she can like do elemental damage every like 3rd or 4th hit. You need that crit rate to do more consistent damage. That's the problem with arlecchino, you know. She has the standard ICD. That's the only problem. That's why, if you notice, if you check that just a second, let me check that website. I always Akasha. If you check that Akasha, most of the top builds, it's about 100% crit rate, you know. For arlecchino, it's very, very important. For other characters, it's not that important. Let's say for like Chasca, you can easily go for 75, you will be completely alright, you know. You don't need more than that. Because like she like for Navia, by the way, you also can go like about like 65, 70, you will be completely okay. You don't need like 100. But for arlecchino, it's very important, because she does like only 1 hit, and because of that, you need that crit rate. By the way, Neuvillette as well. You can go like for Neuvillette 75, about 80-ish, you will be like, it's more than enough. 70 is more than enough for Neuvillette. I mean, if you cannot get more. For Kinich as well, by the way, even though he hits like, also like single attack, he hits a lot, and also those attacks has AoE. So yeah, like arlecchino is a little bit different. Unfortunately, yeah, you need some like a little bit more crit rate than usual. So I would suggest you to increase that to 80 if you ask me. And I swapped some chlorine pieces on her and put. Okay, like just a second, Andy, let me check it again. Oh, I see
I'm
now.
a little
Like,
out of practice these days.
oh, just a second.
Any
Let me
conflicts
switch the
around?
window, guys.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Like I would say, it's like it's still. I would suggest you to like get more crit rate if you can, Andy. You know why? You will see the like difference. You know why? And the difference is going to be actually pretty huge. It's still 75 is okay. Oh yeah, I see now. Like yeah, you have like this one, which is. But yeah, this build, in my opinion, better. You know why? Because yeah, like that weapon, it still gives you some bond of life. You know, like it's scales on HP, by the way. Now you have more HP, if I'm not mistaken, that it was previously. I would suggest you to keep this one. I use like Glad set because Whimsy, like I still
When
have
you lose
pretty
your
good
way,
Whimsy.
gaining some altitude
But
can bring some
damage-wise,
perspective.
this one and Whimsy, it's kind of the same. You know what's the difference? Like when you like play in Overworld, or like if you can like kill the enemies within one hit, right? This one is better than Whimsy because Whimsy gives you that buff within couple hits. You need to do like couple hits, and after that you get like full buff. But this one with 35%, 36%, 35%, it gives you immediately, you know, without any condition. So yeah, if you can in the future, just like increase like crit rate up to 80 and you will be completely okay. And you don't need energy, by the way. For me, I have no energy whatsoever. So yeah, you can completely like ignore this one. I know like getting like actually it's crazy, not gonna lie. You know why? Even though it's flat attacks, yeah, it would be nice to get like some crit rate, not gonna lie.
By the whispers of the
But
abyss.
getting Pyro damage goblet outside, like from like Glad said, it's so difficult. I only have one, by the way. It's yeah, it's crazy difficult. Oh, for me, yes, it's not bad actually. You know, like Andy, it's not bad. Leo teapot, why? Farm silk flowers and make jade screens. What? For your housing? Do not block the Leo plus teapot. Oh, I didn't get that, Wicker. Like if it's like that for me. Posting jade screens on the inside until you portal out. Oh yeah, it's not most likely not for me. So Vortex, one question: how will weapon banner work with? Oh, I don't know. Actually, for me, it's also a question, Mr. Dever. If you ask me, you know why? It's still like because, as you know, like weapon banner should be like up for 42 days as well. So it's questionable for me because we don't have any info about that. Actually, yes, I thought about that,
tough.
like how it's going to be, but I
Taming
don't
the
know.
beast within?
Most likely, yes, 42
It's
days,
tougher.
or maybe not. But if you ask me, yes, 42 days as well. The only problem is like, you know what? We are going to get maybe not like 6 of that, or maybe 8, something like that, or they will change this this window, like wishing like page, you know, maybe go like in tablets, when you have like on a site, you know, that tabs, maybe like this. We'll see. I mean, I don't know actually. Two weapon banner at the same time. Oh yeah, actually, you know, Ali, if you ask me, the more we have, the better. You know why? It means you can decide and go for a banner you want, and you don't need to rush. You can like, let's say, farm your Primogems. You know, like let's say, let's say, as you know, guys, within 5.3 we should get actually pretty decent amount of Primogems. It's about like 18k, something like that, as a free-to-play. Maybe a little bit less, but still, it's pretty decent amount within whole patch. And because of that, it's 18k means like about like it's 1.5 5-star, you know? So you have a chance to get like guaranteed 5-star, let's say lose 50-50 and get another one guaranteed. Can you rate my new chlorine build? Of course I can, Yoni. Just a second. Got a good pyro goblet at least. For real? That's crazy actually, Mr. Dever. That's insane actually. Pyro goblet with that stats.
Gaining some altitude.
By the way, you know, like we have a new function. Like I like this a lot in like artifacts. You can like press this one. It shows you the artifacts you get a lot, and also you can like do like this one, which is like marked, which is your favorite artifacts, and I also like mark all those artifacts I have, my best artifacts, and you can like press this. Oh no, you can't. Let me check my goblets. Like my best one is like this one. It's going to be on Mavuika, by the way. I got it recently, if you remember. It was on stream. Crazy one actually. Then I have another one. Actually, it's not bad. Not gonna lie. Especially it might be good for Hutao because of HP or any like HP scaler, you know. And also it might be good for let's say it's Emily, for Emily as well. But for Emily, yeah, you don't need that actually, my bad. So yeah, it's not Emily, of course. Pyro, it's not. Let me check another one, what I got, what I have. An emo damage, it's the only single I have. Like about Pyro, I don't have any Pyro. Oh, should I actually? Yeah, this one my best Pyro, like an glad set. I also got it recently. Actually, the stats are great. The only problem, yes, all of the upgrades went to attack. You know, it's sad, but it is what it is. It's my best cryo. I know I have another Pyro like this one, which is like crit damage, energy recharge, and metal. So yeah, I have a couple. I mean, like. Can you? Oh yeah, but just a second, Yoni. Let me check Yoni's like chlorine. Oh, by the way, Yoni, like your chlorine, like she will be pretty good with mavuika, and she can give like mavuika pretty decent amount of spirit, of fighting spirit. So weird name actually. For chlorine, by the way, you get more from weapon as well, from chlorine as well. Actually, it's 20 or something like that. It's overall it's 90, by the way. Energy recharge, I completely agree with you. Even though her burst is crazy, you can easily ignore energy recharge whatsoever. Let me check out it. Yes, like Whimsy is the best set for her. Actually, Whimsy is way more beneficial on chlorine than on arlecchino. So nice. This is crazy actually. By the way, you know what? When you get decent Electro Goblet, your stats will be increased by a lot, because you know, like this one is not okay, you know, like if you compare all of your stats. That one is not so great, but yeah. And the great part is it's off-piece. I mean, like if you get one, you just change it and you will get more stats. Congrats. Crazy. That's actually a great ratio. And it's about like, if I'm not mistaken, like crit rate will be increased up to like 90, something like that. It's because of her passive. Now she's on her original Gladson. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Just a second. You mean arlecchino, right? For me, it's the same, Andy.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Oh, I see. Like,
Surviving
yeah, I would
is
suggest you
tough.
to keep that, Andy, if you ask me. I mean,
It's
like,
tougher.
yeah. Well, I'm also trying to find some more good artifacts for to get Oh yeah, actually, you know what, Mr. Dever, it's so difficult, not gonna lie, because yeah, farming artifacts, like, it's terrible in this game, but I'm completely okay with that. You know why? Just imagine, like, if you, as you know, guys, I play that game, Bleach Brave Souls, and in that game, all of the artifacts has the same stats. I mean, like, it's not random. It's like you get some stats, you can get max roll, and that's it. So every player in the game has the same stats on artifacts. And you know how boring is that? I mean, because like there is no room to do like increase your damage. You know, the only like way you can increase your damage, it's like use other characters as a link. And it's bad. In case of Genshin Impact, because let's say I play this game for 4 years, that's actually a huge amount of time, not gonna lie. I still don't have any piece with the same stats. I just don't have it. That's why, if you ask me, even though Artifact Transmuter is so mean to me, I'm still very satisfied with this artifact system. With rolling, etc., something like that. Actually, if you ask me, it's way more unique, I mean, in terms of like getting stat than in WoWa. WoWa actually allows you to get like crazy amount of stats, you know, because WoWa provides like 150 crit damage if I'm not mistaken and 5 crit rate. So yeah, like you initially can get crazy amount of crit damage, you know, you can like only invest 2 crit rates. So yeah, like it's me anyway. 3 Primo count, like what? Oh yeah, it's like, it's about like, yeah. On top of that, yeah, we have like 5.2 by the way, and don't forget about like in couple days we're going to get new event with a new weapon. Oh yes, and by the way, you know what? That weapon actually, it's going to be crazy when you are, it's, let's say, Pyro Traveler. If you're going to use that weapon, new 4-star or like sword, which gives you, when you are under the shield, it gives you crit damage and crit rate, something like that. It means, you know what shield is that? It's Citlali's shield, by the way. That's crazy actually. How bad Mihoyo is. They just like give us like a weapon which is like already good for like future character, because we don't have any other character like who can yes, we have Beidou actually. Yes, we have like Kirara. It's not bad actually. Let's say if you want to use Kirara and Alhaitham on the same team, that sword might be actually not bad for Alhaitham, because it provides you additional crit rate, crit damage. But still, like, you can use that weapon on Traveler easily. It's not a bad option at all. I mean, yes. Just a second. I usually prefer to use like this team in domains. You know why? I don't know. Like, I like to use Albedo. Albedo is maybe one of the... Albedo is my first premium 5-star, by the way. Back then, he was just so crazy. Because if you ask me, Albedo may be one of the best character for like new players, especially. Yes, we have Furina. Furina is crazy. But Albedo gives you a lot of like free damage. Because yeah, he creates that circle with 30 seconds duration, 4 seconds cooldown, like yeah, it scales on defense.
Let's investigate this further.
I use that electro cause it has a lot of attack. Oh yeah, I see. I got you. I got your point. Actually, you know what? That weapon, your like her signature weapon, also gives you a lot of like attack, but still, like yeah. But if you can. Yes, actually it's okay, because you have enough, you can get enough crit rate outside, like from chasca itself. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, 91 exactly, plus 20. One question: will chlorine weapon work with Alhaitham? Lol, why I think weird thing? Yeah, it's not a weird thing. Actually, you can use like that weapon, because even though it's like a bond of life weapon, something like that, it's still like
where we go, as long as I have my friends
you know, like
with me.
you can use it. Why not? But in my opinion, Jade Cutter is better, because it gives you a lot of crit rate. You know, like you can freely go for crit damage. You know. crit rate is actually also pretty valuable for Alhaitham, even though he attacks and can do elemental damage pretty fast, you know. Each of that projectile attack, like it's like, by the way, he has non-standard ICD as well. With Alhaitham you can use any weapon, like, because we don't have bad weapon. Mist Splitter is also okay. He needs that crit damage a lot. I will check the weapon stat just in case. Today I made my Neuvillette like Hunter buff. What about like HP? You know what, Mr. Dever? The most important, actually one of the most important, like let's say stats for Neuvillette. Let me show my Neuvillette, by the way. I switch my Neuvillette, like I change his build. It's now 42k and 43 to 47. He is like Constellation 0. Weapon is like this one, Prototype Amber. Artifact set is like HP. Oh, by the way, why is that? Because I got this one back. Actually, it's like about like a week ago, something like that, when I was like off camera. Off camera, I mean like off the stream. Like, yeah, after the stream, right away after the stream. That's crazy. Actually, it's like 40 CV, it's like plus something like that, you know. And let me show my all artifacts. Actually, all of them are pretty decent artifacts. 21, 16 HP. This one is like, yeah, it's close to 50 CV, actually, it's crazy. It's my best artifact, by the way. HP, it's good. The only one roll to attack, so yeah. This one is like, yeah, great rolls. And this one, because like energy recharge, I need energy recharge, unfortunately, for him. So yeah. He has like 128, something like that. So yeah, stat is actually good. And I get like 36% from Mercy Hunter. So overall 72 to like 247. Who knows how to milk money? Yes, actually, you know, like if you ask me, they are the best in that. I'm not gonna lie, actually, yes, you're right. They are just like #1 because like, but you know, like what? If like they still provide pretty good service. I mean, like game, not a bad game at all. Even though yes, like no one tell you just go for all of the characters, right? Yes, sometimes it's difficult to resist. Not gonna lie, because like let's say if you see the character like Citlali, even though she is super limited, because like as you know, guys, she's a little bit strange character. She is a cryo with a looks like superconduct abilities, but she can rest Hydro and Pyro. It's a so strange kid, actually. She can use Cinder City, which is 40% additional elemental damage bonus. Also, she can shred like Hydro and Pyro by 20%. It's close to Xilonen, by the way. Xilonen can provide you 40% elemental damage bonus and 36 rest shred, like for fake characters. Right? So yes, let's say if you want to use Melt Arlecchino, Citlali might be better than Xilonen. Let's say if you like need like if you have like only one spot for a character, right? The Citlali is better, and Citlali on top of that provides a shield. Like yeah, Xilonen can also provide some shield because of like that crystallize reaction, but it's bad because you switch Xilonen back as soon as you like used her skill, you know, get that buff and debuff. So yeah, like, so the point is like they somehow like force you to go for a characters for a little bit more damage, something like that, and usability, but you can completely skip it. You can skip Citlali, but mavuika, yes, of course, yeah, no need to skip like Archons. I wouldn't suggest you anyway. Crit rate is yes. If you ask me, yes, crit rate, but it depends on the character you use. For example, for Citlali, it's not so important. It's Elemental Mastery, and like the build for Citlali, by the way, it's EM, like the much EM as you can give her. That's it, because her shield scales on EM, her damage scales on EM. So yeah, all of that stuff. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? Oh, bye bye, Ali, bye bye. Well, I have around 30. About HP, by the way, you know what? Like, Yeah, by Wiley. Like I would suggest you to like give him
Going out
more
into the
HP
world
and
and
check the damage. I
investigating,
would say you can
turning
get
the
more
unknown
damage when you
into the
have
known.
more HP. Because you know why? Your
I miss this feeling.
just let me check it. Your crit damage is a little bit more than you need. I would suggest you because like 369 it's a lot. You know why? At a certain point, that crit damage makes no sense whatsoever, because you cannot benefit from that. From HP you can, from crit damage you can't. You know, let's say the beneficial it's so low, it's better to switch to HP, to go for HP instead of crit damage. So I would suggest you to go about like 320 crit damage and invest to crit rate and crit and HP, if you ask me.
Coming to be!
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! A proper send-off! From this sacrifice hit! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Haha! This one's got your name on it!
By the way, you know what I noticed? I noticed that when you play with the old characters, the time is also so weird, like 7 minutes, like 5 seconds, something like that. But when you use new players, like new characters, they always show the proper time when you finish like any domain, something like, you know? Oh, mavuika bit. Just a second, Andy, of course. Duabi's first team, Arlecchino Wave, and second team, while Abyss was this team. Okay, at least game doesn't have the life running bug. Yes, I agree with you. I mean, like, yeah, if you compare with other, like, I will keep it. Yeah, if I can get like crit rates. Arlecchino first team, you want me to do what? Arlecchino Wave? Oh, okay. Burning chasca? Oh, burning, you mean like burning chasca? Oh, burning chasca, what? Burning chasca? I didn't get it actually. Oh, you mean like with Dendro, burning chasca? Actually, it's not okay. You know why? Since her damage against multiple enemies is trash as hell, when you switch when you don't use any effect elements, like let's say even it's like Geo, another Anemo, or like Dendro, her damage is it goes way more like down, like, you know, it's so terrible. Even at single target, it's so bad. That's why I usually use like 4 different elements. It's like, by the way, it's in her passive. Yes, in Spiral Abyss, using Furina, Bennett, and Zhenling is okay. You know why? It's because of Furina mostly, and that 25% additional attack. But when you use like, so yeah, you see like this one, each elemental type will grant Chasca 1 stack of spirit, and the damage will be increased. So if you, let's say, use like if 1 element, it's only 15%, if 2 different elements, 35, and if 3 different elements, it's 65. Actually, it's huge, and it's also stackable. You know, this effect lasts until the current multi-target fires, and max stacks is 3. Actually, it's a huge amount of damage. Because of that, using Dendro is bad. If you mean burning, you mean like Pyro and Dendro burning. Let me check that the look as mavuika. Just a second, Andy. Let me refresh that page real quick. Oh, by the way, about my mavuika, future mavuika, most likely I will borrow all of the Chasca's artifacts if I cannot get something special. Or maybe I will use like golden true. By the way, you can use gold, or you can use crimson. By the way, I have pretty good piece of crimson. Like instead of like obsidian codex, you can use crimson. Even though I would say crimson is the best one, not gonna lie. Just a second, guys. Let me switch the window. I mean, like, yeah, by the way, that crit damage will be increased because it's like her ascension is crit damage. It's about like 40 plus. And crit rate, yes, it's also... Actually, it's great build, not gonna lie. And you have decent amount of attack. That's cool. Let me check the stats. Since, yeah, you don't need like so much crit rate. It's close to... Yeah, and I will suggest you to keep. You know why? Because like she also like... even though her burst is crazy, still her damage comes from her charge attacks. And because of that, you need to do like that spin on the, like when you are on that bike, you need to do like spin hits. So yeah, you need like crit rate. That's crazy. And attack is pretty decent. Pyro one is crazy. Congrats with that. Even though it doesn't have like any crit rate, it have attack, which is good. And actually, this HP might be useful as well. Yeah, like you know why? maybe just if we will get new weapon like kinda like claymore jade cutter, you know, which can provide HP and give some attack out of HP, you know, it would be actually useful. By the way, energy recharge. Mavuika doesn't need energy recharge, and you know, like what she doesn't use any energy recharge. So yeah, it's like completely useless. So if you can go with a better stats but low crit rate, energy recharge, just keep that in mind. You know, let's say if you have like crit damage with more, let's say HP or defense is way more valuable than energy recharge for Mavuika. But yeah. Congrats, that's actually great pieces. Oh yeah, let me check. Try burning. I didn't get that right. Like, oh, Ali, for like try burning. If Citlali bring Arlecchino best, I will. Yes. You know what, Rahit? I like today I saw video about Citlali. Just let me tell you the build. Constellation 1 Arlecchino with signature weapon, Constellation 0 Citlali with signature weapon, Bennett with that Skyward like energy recharge standard weapon, Constellation 0 by the way, and Constellation 0 Xilonen with signature weapon. Arlecchino like did about like 410k melt damage, and if you let's say you like have Constellation 0 with signature, you can do about like 320, something like that. And without signature it's about 250, like kind of like this. You know, it's huge amount of damage. And by the way, she did the damage like kind of back to back. And also, since Citlali provides a shield, it's like so easy to play. Like you don't need Xianyun anymore. Because as you know, guys, melt is better than vape, you know? Melt damage is better. And also melt is like kind of... And why we haven't used melt so far, like because we haven't had any good character, unfortunately. Citlali looks crazy in this case. If banner stays like 42 days, here Citlali not going to stand it, I will pull. Oh yeah, we'll see. Like yeah, the same actually, Mr. Dever. I think the same because I'm going to like check if Citlali is going to go to a standard banner, then I'll skip her definitely. If not, I will go for her. I don't think she's going to be on a standard actually, because actually she's pretty broken. She's actually quite broken. And also we have Chichi, you know, I mean like Cryo one. Today's goals: farm more deep food and pray for elemental mastery. By the way, about like yeah, about weaker, about like deep food, you can use like let's say that strongbox. It's actually not bad. Because you can like yes, no need to, if you need Gilded Dreams, yes. If you don't need Gilded Dreams, you can easily go for like using that, you can use that strongbox. I'll find my EM. Got one Dendro. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. By the way, and you're welcome. By the way, about Elemental Mastery. You know that Elemental Mastery is is the rarest stat in this game. It's like 2% to get Elemental Mastery, if I'm not mistaken. You can check it, by the way. It's like you can find the page on the internet. So yeah, it's a rarest stat in the game, by the way. So yeah, if you get some, it's like you're super lucky. So yeah, you want me to use like Vape Team for like... Okay. Unfortunately, I use like a Xianyun in here. Okay, let's go with Zhongli. I'm lazy. Let's go with Zhongli and Bennett. So yeah, like something like this. I hope I get enough pulls for mavuika. Actually, you will. You know why? Right. If they change the banners, the banner donation, I mean, like as they told, like let's say brand new characters will last for 42 days. 5.3 will give us about 18k Primogems. It means like 1.5 character. On top of that, you can get enough from this patch because it's not end. You can get 400 from exploration. You can get like don't forget about like 600, like 800 from like Imaginarium Theater, right? Because like it's like in 5 days, right? In 4 days. So yeah, also we will get definitely one Spile Abyss reset. Also like 600 from maintenance, 300 from... So yeah, you will be alright. Believe me or not, you will be completely okay with that. I mean like, yes, okay, like Mr. Dwer. I will eventually win and get 60 plus EM substat. It's going to take a long time. For real, you don't have any? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, okay, Mr. Dwer, I got it. I will try this team. Okay. Oh yeah, actually, yes, right. Like, for me, actually, I also pretty, like, you know why? The more days we have with the brand new banners, the more chances you get the character. Because, you know, like, some players I know, like, just, you know, like, give up. Because, like, 21 days for brand new characters, it's actually not so good. For rerun, it's okay. The point is, like, yeah, like, we could get like some like crazy characters, let's say like Neuvillette, Furina, like, you know, like maybe you want Navia. Navia is also great actually. And you know what? Mavuika will be not a bad supportive character for Navia as well. Crazy one. No, 450 pulls. No, you will not be alright, Mr. Dwer. You can like Constellation 6 Mavuika. Come on, like, are you kidding me? 450 pulls. Of course you will be alright. I mean, like, I still wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon, if you ask me. Like, completely ignore the weapon. You know why? Because she is so crazy. She, like, I mean, Mavuika is so crazy. You don't need that weapon at all. I mean, like, by the way, my arlecchino, I don't use signature weapon on her. I use like that jade spear, you know.
Quiet now. Lay bare.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up. Here comes the catch.
I messed up. About 5.2, by the way, I don't believe in that. It's 70k. It's not like this. It's actually low. It's 12k, but still, maybe. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Andy. Thanks for joining. Nah, bro. Try to get Mavuika and her bike in real... with 450. Yeah, actually, it's possible. Yeah. And her bike.
Transfix. Things are about to get dicey. I'm going in!
Gather.
Teamwork is strength! Game's up. Unsolved.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Gotcha. Adventure time.
Laid bare.
Let's light it up. Going in.
Quietly now.
Nah, I know.
Here comes the catch.
I have like bad weapon on my Xianyun. I switch my weapon or I borrow the weapon for ororon. Yeah, I will try with all so, and I will decide more. Mostly, I will not. It's up to you, but I wouldn't suggest you. Like, yes, it's like because yeah, going for the weapon it's not a great idea.
Hey. Make yourselves at home. Out of my way. Witness the power of good. Stand with me.
The process of elimination.
This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom. Get know my sword. Let me leave you a participant. Committed to memory. Grow. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Share my knowledge. I'll settle this. Stand with me. Rain cutter.
Here you are.
Now we can real life and her bike in real life is tough, bro. Well,
Transfix. Busted.
Let's light it up, everybody.
I will be a little bit low on damage because my energy recharge on my. But with Jung Lee, it's so easy. Actually.
Overrule.
Things are about to get dicey.
Teamwork is strength.
Quietly now.
Gather!
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Gotcha.
This is order. Solidify.
Yeah.
Transfix.
Use my or we can give you a bike or something.
I see everything.
Oh my god, I just like yeah.
Dissipate.
Flicker. Scatter.
Can I hit him like this one? Actually I can, you know? Like, because of that, it will be a little bit tough.
Everyone hold hands. No luck. Committed to memory. Our bond is strong. Hey. Body and mind. Know my sword. Let me weave you up. The Temple of Wisdom.
Here you are.
it's better to use not. It's better to use like maybe bow character.
Off we go! Proper send-off! Teamwork is trim! Nice and spicy! You're toast! Hiya! This one's got your name on it!
No, it's possible actually. It's possible, but you need to like, you know, like you need to try again and again and again, which is like, goblet HP. I will keep it. I'll try. Okay. I just don't want to waste my time on that. Actually, not gonna lie. Let me try another team, maybe. The point is, like, you know why Yelan? It's like with Yelan, it's going to be a little bit difficult because Shinchu. I will try Yelan, yeah. I will switch Yelan. In this case, then I will go with other characters. The problem is, like, I use Harbinger of Dawn, and Shinchu helps me a lot, you know. And also, let me switch my Yelan's weapon. My Yelan is like, yeah, I switch that, like, it's only level 70. It's actually not enough. Like, it's still low. Okay, let me go like then let me go without jungle in this case. So it's going to be Kazuha, Shinchu, Arlecchino and Bennett. Second team is going to be Yelan, Cookie and Bennett. Cookie and like Nahida. One healing bow? Yes, like healing. We don't have a healing bow. Yes, Mr. Dever, it's possible. I just lazy enough. You know why? Like, let's say if you have a characters, why you need to struggle that? Like, I mean, it's make no sense in my opinion, but it's possible. You know why? Back then I cleared this Pile Abyss with Raiden, Sucrose, Nahida and Barbara. I mean, like this, like flying one. That was crazy actually. You know why? Because Sucrose can since Sucrose can attack with by Raiden help can attack like those Dendrocores, they immediately attack the enemy. So yeah, it's possible with that team as well. But yeah, it's not. I have enough characters.
Overrule! Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut. Ha! I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn!
Transfix! Let's light it up! Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! This is where you fall. Laid to bed. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Huh? Rain out!
There's one healing bow. I don't know about healing bows actually. If I'm not mistaken, Rohit, we only have one weapon. Healing. Oh yeah, maybe we have. We have healing, like we have team-wise healing catalyst, which is prototype Amber. We have healing sword, which is black sword. About bow, I don't know. I saw a short where Yelan kill. Oh. For real? Oh yeah, you know why? Maybe it's like someone uses prototype Amber, you know, and use it. Maybe, you know why? If it was with Nahida, most likely Nahida uses that prototype Amber, and yes, you can get healed something. It's only because of that. It may be not because of weapon. If I'm not mistaken, we have... I will show you. Just a second. Let me just finish this one.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Game's up. Fun's over. Stand with me. Lightning, arrow.
Flicker.
Actually, Yolan is way better. You know why? Because Yolan gives me a lot of... Like,
This may hurt a little. Our bond is strong. Busted. Commit it to memory. Yeah. This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom. Things are about to get dicey.
The process of elimination.
Gotcha. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Quietly now. I'll settle this. All right, my turn. Here comes the catch.
oh yeah, actually yes, I use that weapon because you know why? When you are a little bit low on your healing, then Nahida prototype Amber actually it's the way. Yeah, you don't lose so much. Let me just show you the weapons we have. If I'm not mistaken, we have only 2 weapons. I don't know about the bow. I know that's a prototype Amber, like is team-wise healing. So it's like this one. And also we have like this sword, which is black sword. It's BP weapon. It also can heal you. Like this one. Increased damage dealt by normal attack, charge attack. Additionally, regenerates like 100% of attack as HP when normal and crit and charge attacks score crit hits. And also it's a crit weapon. Because of that, actually, when you'd like fight, let's say with... not with Shincho, of course, but this weapon might be okay. Let's say if you like want to use like Alhaitham, for example, right? Something like that. It's actually not a bad weapon. So yeah. Of course, not the greatest one because, you know, like it's better to use Elemental Mastery or something like that, or maybe Crit Rate. Oh, yes, Crit Rate is okay because like it heals your active character. Only one, by the way. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Actually, quite useful. But I don't know about the bow because, as I know, we don't have any like healing bow. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any.
I can't just...
I ended up dropping sacrificial fragments back on her for the EMP. Oh yes, like, you know, like, if you have like dedicated healer, let's say like Kuki Shinobu, maybe like Shinchu, it's like, yeah, it's a waste of your stats to use prototype Amber on like Nahida. But if you need additional healing, it's actually like so useful.
Teamwork is strict!
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
Transfix.
I'm going in!
Wind strike.
Not good.
Everlasting as the moon. Lay there.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strict! Rain cutter!
Clouds high.
I swear, like, Swoop Hydra.
Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Let me weave you a...
Transfix.
I'm going in!
I find my heal weapon are best suited for open world farming. I want full. Oh, you mean like prototype? Actually yes. You know, like it's actually having that. You can invest when you have something like that. I mean, like weapons, like healing weapons. You can invest like for damage. You know, let's say let's say damage in terms of like the slot. I mean, like you don't need to go for like some healer, like, and you can go like for DPS character or the character you like to use.
I see everything.
Oh yeah.
Dissipate! Busted!
Sharing my knowledge.
Things are about to get dicey.
Defract.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Gotcha! Out of my way! Here comes the catch.
Flicker.
This play's hurt a little.
Busted!
Yeah,
Stand with me! Gotcha!
Oh yeah, actually it's bad. 54k, it's so bad actually. You know, because with that build I can do about 160. I just mess up with swirling a lot. Yeah, that's a problem. Actually, if you swirl correct...
Laid bare. Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back! Let's let know my sword! Time to act. Rain cutter!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword! I'm going in! Witness the power of Gurwa!
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
They have had some resistance, if I'm not mistaken.
Laid bare.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
Your journey ends here, Lord of
This
Sand.
is where you...
Your sacrifice is ready.
Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand out!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
The golden slumber.
On my daughter's account, Kinich pushed 1k them. Yes, easily. Has 74. Level 74-ish. Damn. Oh yeah, Kinich is good. Kinich actually is not bad. But you know why Kinich is like... I don't know if you do charge attack or something that... Yes, Kinich is crazy actually. I like Kinich a lot, especially in Spiral Abyss. In Overworld, he might be a little bit clumsy, you know, like difficult to use because he has like collision, like some collision problems. But outside, like in Pylabi's, within that like round area, you know, he's okay.
Share my knowledge. Committed to memory.
Dissipate.
Let's play Primogems.
Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now. Our bond is strong. Lightning, share it up.
Here you are.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Dissipate.
Diffract.
Things are about to get dicey.
Committed to memory.
Gotcha. Taken care of.
I was... Okay, if I can...
Share my knowledge.
Flicker. Actually, I can't. Without healing, but with... Yeah, with that one, that's right.
Scatter.
Alright.
Miscalculated.
Oh yeah, like losing like Cookie Shinobu. Unfortunately, my cookie is Constellation 0. And because of that, it's like a little bit difficult to use.
Transfix. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
I'm going in. Ring cutter.
Witness my rise. Overrule.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is Rain outlines your fate. Body and
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand back.
Just start.
Transfixed.
Journey ends here.
Everlasting as the moon.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Overrule. Off we go. I'm going in.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
The golden slumber.
Yes, I think that's Constellation. Yeah, actually, yes. It's. I don't want to say it's a huge difference, but it's a difference. You know why?
Stand with me.
Make yourselves at home. Grow, grow, grow.
Game's up. Time's over.
Agree.
Clouds high. The birds...
Teamwork is dreamwork. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Witness my rise.
Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let me weave you a verse.
Transfix.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
This is where you fall. Overruled.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of...
You need to do weight damage on him because, like, yeah.
Your journey ends here. Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul!
Forgot me.
Transfixed!
Pound into the
Into the
ground.
wind.
The golden slumber.
Hey Enjoyer, welcome back. The way Vortex clears every abyss, even though he's kinda like, you know, I'm not completely free to play, but yeah, thank you very much anyway.
Sharing my knowledge. Committed to memory.
Here comes the catch.
The process of
What's the
elimination.
problem? Xianyun gives you additional healing and resistance to extraction, which is actually super valuable.
Oh, nailed it! Busted! Our bond is strong!
Here you are.
Make yourselves at home.
Quietly now.
Scatter.
Dissipate! Game's up! Fun's over. Gotcha! Our bond is strong! Out of my way!
Deflect.
Let me try it again. Wait a minute. By the way, Enjoyer, what's your plans like about mavuika?
Time to go. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Going in! Let me weave you a verse. Commendable. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
The marked one like left.
Your journey ends here. Lord of Sand, your
light
sacrifice
it
is
up.
ready.
I'm going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Witness the power.
The golden slumber.
Why lol and Misadware? I mean like
Stand with me.
Sharing my knowledge.
Here comes the catch.
Committed to memory.
flicker.
Quietly.
This may hurt a little.
Lightning terrified. Our bond is strong.
Here you are.
Grow, grow, grow. Temple of Wisdom.
Flicker.
Committed to memory.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah. Make yourselves at home.
elimination.
Fine. Yeah. No, it's not funny times. I don't remember when I last did this while I was. It's been like 2 weeks, something like that. Okay.
Attack! Everybody stand! Boba, get them! Eat this!
Burst forth.
I must do my duty! Ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
But surprisingly, Chasca is doing not bad actually with Spiralabis. If you compare with Arlecchino, even though Arlecchino is way better. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Ver. Alright, let me just try something. Yeah, unfortunately not a great artifacts for me. Let me try. You know what? I found Chasca is not bad actually for the Spoil Abyss. Let me try Chasca at least for like... Yeah, second team I will use the same team. Yeah, because with Shinchu. Yeah, this time like Shinchu. I don't like to use Yelan actually, and Yelan is not so great. Shinchu, I'll hate him. And Cookie, but first team is going to be with Chasca. Yeah. Like this one. Would it kill Hoyo to add an FPS matter next the ping matter? You know, like, I don't think so, if you ask me. Like, but about FPS, I mean, yes, maybe, but if I'm not mistaken, you can do it by like third-party applications, something like that. It's possible, but I don't know exactly. I never done it this one before. Like I never add like some FPS meter, something like that. Just a second, guys. Okay, let me try this team. And after that, I will do like one multi maybe. Because as I told you guys, I have like this ones. Okay.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come! I'm going in! You're toast!
Locked on! Bullseye! Bullseye! Knock him down.
Adventure time!
Out of the frying pan, into the... Yoo-hoo!
Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on!
Everybody stand back!
Time to shine! Boba, get them! Eat this! Shower me with the...
Open fire!
actually, this timing is better than with Arlecchino, surprisingly better. I'm terrified you are using so by the inside games. Yes, actually, yes. You know why? I still wouldn't suggest you. Yes, I agree with you. I mean, like, because I wanted to use the same. You know what? If you remember, like, now when you do the stories, you can, like, you need to press the weapon to hide the, like, user interface, right? To get a screenshot, something like that. I do that a lot when I do recording, something like that. The problem is, I just like I wanted to like by using third-party application, like do something like on keyboard, like let's say shortcut, something like that, to press a button and hide it automatically, because it's so inconvenient to use a mouse every time. But then yes, I decided to not to do that, yeah, because Mihoyo somehow can detect that, you know, but I'm not sure about that.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword. Rain, out of my way. Dissipate.
Flicker.
Yeah, commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Witness the power of Gurwa. The bond is strong.
Deflect.
This may hurt a little.
Know my sword. Ring cutter.
Commit it to memory.
I'll settle this. Dissipate.
The process of elimination.
Let me try chasca, because I think chasca might be better.
Strike close. Let the world collide. Going in.
Out of the frying pan.
Let's light it up.
You're toast.
Let's run. Locked on. Bullseye. Huh?
Nice and spicy.
With teamwork is dreamwork. Take the up. Locked on. Open fire. Open fire.
It's like,
Hold on to your hats.
Huh?
Boba, get them.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Huh? I'm going in. Ha! Locked on. Open fire. Open fire. Let's light it.
yeah, it's not bad actually. It's like,
Hey,
okay, it's like I forgot about I forgot about Xilonen. I need that Xilonen because. All right, let me do that mode. See if you don't mind. Let me. All right, yeah, I need to choose. I will try with that team again. Like, yeah, I forgot about Xilonen and that Drake flying one. Let me do that. Oh, yeah, you know what? We have like this place, if I'm not mistaken. No, like this one. Let's go. Oh, okay. All right. My bad. I didn't know that. Okay, let's try it. You never know, maybe I can get like 5-star. It's possible. Official. Okay, let me go back to Spoil Abyss. Chasca is actually super, but yeah, I know why Chasca is so good. You know why? Because that's Spoil Abyss blessing, especially for Chasca in this case. That's why she's so great. I mean, like, yeah. But without that blessing,
Let the world collide! Teamwork is dreamwork! Mama!
what's the best area of your country? You've been an old wood wolf there over the current location if work wasn't an issue. Oh, like Wicker, it's a little bit complicated question actually, you know, like, don't get me wrong, it's like, yeah, we have a lot of places, because our country is like not so big, you know, it's small actually. But yeah, it's like, yeah, maybe like we have couple like mountains place, you know, like with like actually the weather and overall like let's say environment is so great there. Maybe that place like outside the big cities, you know, something like that, because yeah, living inside big cities it's a little bit annoying. Maybe yes, maybe like this.
Let my name echo in summer! How dare you!
Out of the frying pan!
Everybody stand!
Eat this!
Let's run! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Let's light it up!
Am I...
Oh, I see. Like 1 hour, like, yeah, it's actually, or like, in our case, like, you know, like, it's like the distances are not so huge, you know, it's a little bit small. I mean, like, overall.
I'm going in! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Even though I switch my Furina with, what's the problem? Another problem with Chasca, it's like, she is bad at energy. Because you use her as a like main DPS character, and she's flying, and you cannot interrupt that. Because of that, it's like difficult to get energy back. It's like, yeah. So like,
Time to shine! Nice and spicy! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! You're toast! Ha! Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's run! Locked on! Knock him down! Yeah! Let's light it up!
I always want to avoid being within 20 miles in ocean. Okay, yeah.
Let the world collide! I'm going in! Boba, get them! Take me up! Locked on! Locked on! Let's go! At the front hip! Hook! Top! Strike a pose! Huh? Everybody stand back! Hey, yeah! Couldn't.
Also want to be like 50 plus mile from any nuclear power plant. Oh yeah, maybe. Like, yeah, actually, yes.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy! Yoo-hoo! Yeah! Time to shine! Going in! You're toast! Let's run! Open fire! Locked on! Bullseye! Shower me with... Everybody stand back! Boba, get them! Open fire! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
Out of the frying pan! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in... Huh? I'm going in! Eat this! Ha! Bullseye! Ha! Boba, get them! Shower me with praise!
Actually, Shanling's damage is actually not bad. But yeah, she applies a pretty decent amount of damage. Oh yeah, let me try Drake. Like,
Everyone hold hands. Share
I
my
don't think like
knowledge.
Our bond is strong!
Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a bird.
Here you are.
let's go yellow. Let me go to the one more domain maybe. If I had to like live within 25 miles near a nuclear power plant, the wind must always blow 7% of the time per year away from my residence. Oh yeah, actually, like, you know, like in some cases, yes, yeah, actually, yeah. But in our country, we don't have so many like nuclear like places, I would say, you know, like, yeah.
Coming to be!
A proper send-off! Everybody stand back! Out of the frying pan! Watch out! Cha! Ha! This one's got your name on it! Hiya!
First forward.
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
By the way, using chasca like destroy your dodging abilities by a lot. You know why? Because she's so easy to use. Survival lots. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. Okay, let me switch to yellow. Oh yeah, I got something. Yellow. Yeah. Chasca is actually not so bad, but it's because of blessing, mostly. Yeah.
Time to shine! Teamwork is strict! Bullseye! Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Let's light it up! Nice and spicy! Shower me with the... Take me up! Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back! Eat this! Mama, get... Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Knock him down.
This special actually pretty powerful. Yeah, I will level up it like up to level 9. It's like actually not bad at all.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Game's up. Fun's over. Out of my way! Stand with me!
This may hurt a little.
Quietly now.
Commit it to memory. Yeah! Make yourselves at home!
Here comes the cash. Dissipate. Yeah.
Scatter!
Everyone hold hands!
Busted.
Grow, grow, grow! Sharing my knowledge!
Lightning terrified! Stand with me! Game's up. Fun's over.
It's not that of the US is average people do not respect the country, in my opinion. The city and residents litter is unacceptable. Just wish people cared. Oh yeah, actually, you know, like I heard about that because in our country actually living in apartment it's not bad, but I heard that yes, in US it's better to use your own like house, you know, like something like that. You own, like, yeah, it's better to use, like, you know, living in apartment is like a nightmare. But I don't know, like, if it's true or not, because I just heard that, like, living in an apartment within the city, like big cities, it's actually pretty difficult, especially like, yeah, like it depends, you know, like because you have states and each state has its own like rules or something like that, and like actually, if, as I know, like each like state peoples in the state, like they're a little bit different, like from each other, something like that. And like our country is like so small, like it's about like, yeah, it's actually it's really small.
I'm going in! Let the world collide! Nice and spicy! Let's fly! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire! Off we go!
Boba, get them!
Everyone
The damage is crazy. Small towns in many states don't or cannot process recycled trash. This says a lot about each state. Oh yeah. I'm used to recycling. I moved down south and the only thing they care about is metal. Oh, I see. Actually no, like in our country in terms of like recycling, we're pretty okay. I mean like yeah, we have like some, it's not a rules or something, but yeah, like you mean like within even like not within like a city or something like that, but within like other regions like small towns as well, kinda. I didn't know that.
Quietly now.
I don't use that game mode.
This way, Furina. The Temple of Wisdom.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Dissipate!
Deflect!
Make yourselves at home.
Quietly now.
Out of my way! Stand with me!
Here you are.
Grow.
Things are about to get dicey.
Share my knowledge. Yeah, this way, Furina.
Busted.
Alright, let me just like... Many big cities require metal, glass, plastic and paper to be split up. Yes, actually yes. Food waste and... Oh yeah, actually... come on. And very few places here. Food waste is recycled and compost. Oh, I didn't know that. For real? That's crazy actually, because you have like, let's say, a lot of like bistros or something like that, and like quick food like McDonald's something. We don't have McDonald's so much actually, you know, in our city. It's like 3 or 2, like something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, mostly in our country we don't like buying any food in McDonald's, you know. So maybe because of that like plastic, etc., something like that, it's like, yeah, we are okay with that. You know, we don't have so many plastic items, I won't say. McDonald's is like, you know, like, even though we like, yeah, we have McDonald's, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 stores, something like that. But yes, I personally like never used McDonald's.
Attack! I'm going in!
Boba, get them!
This one's got your name on it! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Yeah, one shot. Now. I suppose it's crazy popular here for many. That yeah, actually yes, I agree with you. Actually, because you know why? Let's say if you are a traveler or like tourist, something like that, fast food is the way. It's the only way. I agree with you. But we have a lot of like other stuff. I mean, like it's also food, but fast food, but not with plastic or something like that. It's like, if you know, like our country is mostly about like lahmacun. It's like something like that. We have donors, a lot of donors, like yeah, but not McDonald's. It's like yeah. So yeah, we also have a lot of like fast foods, but it's like without plastic or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh my, come on. So terrible. Okay, let me do spoiler bit again and then one Malone is US near my course the same as eating at a steakhouse. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. I mean, like, you mean like it's so expensive, or it's so like affordable? And like I didn't get that. It's like because you know, like in our country we don't have like steakhouse, or maybe you call that doner like it's like steakhouse. I see. I see. Oh, I see. In this case, yes. I mean, like for us it's not steakhouse because it's like, yeah, it's a little bit different.
Oh, I don't like the...
Oh yeah, continue, of course.
Strike a pose! Yeah! Time to shine! Everybody stand back! Let's fly! Open fire! Bullseye! Let's light it up! Eat this! Ha! I'm going in! Bullseye!
I missed him so many times. Just let me start again. Nearly cause the same as I think. Oh yeah, I see. Let me check my... No, it's not cheap anymore. Oh, I see. Like that's why it says the food quality is toxic in preserve. Salt, dyes. Oh yeah, and sugar. If you are eating, yeah, I think you will say the burger is sweet, almost like cake. For real. I mean, you know, like if you ask me, I try to avoid eating any sugar, any salt. So yeah, I don't eat like something like that. And actually, in our country, we mostly prefer to use salt actually than sugar. We don't like sugar so much. Like actually, we like sugar. Everyone likes sugar. I don't use it actually personally. I just, yeah, I gave up like for a long time ago. Like I mean, like give up. I mean, like I just like don't like to use like this. Like I don't like. Let's say I don't drink cola at all. Like you know, I mean Coca-Cola. But yeah, like if you like, let's say for tourists, etc., something like that, it's like, yeah, fast food is the way. Actually, it's the only way, because yeah, sitting in the restaurant, it's like might be not so convenient, if you ask me. Let me do it again. But yeah, about that, like yeah, because you know why? But as I know, if I'm not mistaken, like each country has its own, it's not a taste, but like a level of sugar and salt, if I'm not mistaken. I heard about that back then, like McDonald's, I mean, like especially like this, like big fast food companies, you know, they just like do some like questions, you know, like ask what people prefer, and according to that, like answers, etc., they just build the menu, and also like that like proportion of salt and sugar, you know, something like that. Because I heard that in our country, like Coke is way more like with sugar. It's, we have more sugar in Coke than like in US or in Europe. I heard about that. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's something like that. Sugar, cheap calories, too much use destroys the body. Yeah, it tastes bad, but yeah, you will never enjoy real food. Yeah, actually you're right, because you know why? The more you eat, the more you want. It's something like that. The more sugar you eat, the more sugar you want, and the salt as well. Actually, in our country, you know, when you see that food is a lot of salty and with pepper, like pepper, you know, like that one, it means the food is not okay. There's some problem with the food, and we try to avoid that food, you know. You know why? Because usually you add the salt to destroys the taste of the native food's taste, you know, if I could explain that. That's why if it's salty enough, we just say to change it, you know, like, so yeah, it's actually, we have like a bad habit about that.
Let the world collide! Everybody stand back! Take me up! Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye! Let's light it up!
You're toast! Water!
Okay, this one is so this one is so annoying. I had been blessed to try real Japanese sushi in... Oh, you know, like, what about sushi as well? Like, if I'm not mistaken, sushi is kind of like half prepared food. So yeah, like, not everyone can eat it. Like, you know, like, you need to get used to it, whatever the point is. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, like, since that food is like not like the ordinary foods we usually eat, you need to get used to it, if I'm not mistaken. Like something like, you know, the chief took the time to show us how to eat. Oh yeah, actually in this case, yes, because yeah, you need to, like, yeah, exactly, because you need to add some like flavor, something like that. Delicious, yeah, delicate flavors. We avoid dipping into as well. Yes, actually, yes, you need like, let's say you need like some special approach for Japanese food. That sounds a little bit weird, but it is like, yeah, it's like this. Actually, with some foods in our country, it's the same, you know.
Proper send-off! Teamwork is dreamwork! Coming at ya! This one's got your name on it!
Yeah, raw fishes, yes. Oh, okay. Let's get if I can get like something great. Attack. I will keep it for now. Oh, it's HP. That's bad. Okay, I will give up for that spoil a bit. Yes, chasca is not bad, but the only problem is, yeah, you need to be like, yeah, like, I need more energy, even though I like have enough, maybe it's not okay, because with chasca, it's so difficult. Let me check my Furina's, sorry about that. Let me check my Furina's weapon. Let me check. So yeah, even though I use Favonius, you know what's the problem? Problem is, since you use chasca on field, she is bad at energy at all. Just, yeah, she's terrible, because you need to switch between characters, and that's impossible when she is in that flight mode. Mavuika will be way better, if I'm not mistaken, because she can generate like 5 particles when she is in that flight, when uses her skill, something like that. Raw fish. The fear is... Yes, exactly. This is why so much is processed. Yeah, actually, yes. You know, like, that's why I just, like, I told you that it's like you need to get used to that raw fish, because if I'm not mistaken, Japanese usually use, like, it's raw fishes. I mean, like, it's not, like, in our country, it's impossible. Like, yeah, we have sushi, but we don't like. Yeah, some people, if they get used to it, they use that food. But me personally, no, because I cannot like I cannot get it how to use raw fish on like yeah. Japanese is a little bit different, I know. But yes, it's about the parasite. Yeah, you need like to be a little bit, let's say, maybe a little bit like careful about that. So yeah, if you see something wrong, just like try to avoid it. I mean like that food, I mean like sushi or something like that. The last one for me was deer, yeah.
Where to?
Not too far now.
Let's try! Locked on! Bullseye!
Unfortunately, I need to kill them. No,
Open fire!
I need a lot of this mats, like tone. Yeah, all of this like fangs are used like to level up your weapons, to characters, etc. Something like that. Hard to find Korean. Yeah, need to be in major city. Oh, actually, yes, I heard that Korean food it's like a little bit different. Like it's like yeah, it's more like not like sushi, something like that, because they prepare all of the food. Also like cakes, etc. Something like that. It's also great in yes, in Korean cuisine. Major. I didn't know that because you know, like maybe Korean food is not so like spread out within like this, within the world, like across the world because of that. So yeah, let me keep quiet.
Be free.
Take me out! Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on!
Not too far now.
My guiding stars!
Ha! Locked on! Locked on!
Only there are so many Vietnam soap shops near the major. For real? That's crazy actually. We don't have any actually. Like yeah. I mean we don't have any definitely like for like I don't know if we have like if I'm not mistaken we have like Korean foods like only one or something like that. It's also not so spread out like in our country. But Vietnam, definitely no, we don't have. Because you know why? We have own like soaps, you know, which are way more tasty than any others, actually.
Locked on!
Oh, by the way, Japanese like cuisine also has some like it's called like how it called? It's like I forgot the name. Yeah, it's like soap with the egg, something like that. It's everywhere. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I just want to check this place, you know. For Alright, let me do that, like, what's left? It's like, yeah. Strongbox. Let's see if I can get something. I will do Mercy Hunter maybe. Because, well, actually, when you use Chasca with Furina, Mercy Hunter is a way. Unfortunately, like in Overworld, I don't want to switch my artifacts like again and again. If I can get at least one. Actually. Oh, that hurts. But just a second, I got like something. Let me check if I can level that up. Yeah, this one. Let's try this first. All right. This one actually might be okay because it's a tag set. Actually pretty rare if you ask me. Alright, actually it's good. It's rolled to like, okay, let's continue. Ah. Come on, not like that. Okay, what a mess. Actually, it was okay, you know, alright. Yeah, flat HP. I mean, like, maybe like last roll, it's, if it's like crit rate, it's still bad. If it's crit damage, it's still bad, you know, like double rolls. Oh my. Let me try this one. Alright. There's another chance you can like find Italian food near any area with a population over a few hundred. For real? That's crazy actually. But most likely it's pasta, isn't it? I mean, like, I don't know, like I'm not so aware about like Italian food, but most likely it's pasta, something like that, right? Another one would be nice. Okay, I will keep it. You know why? It's not great actually, but having like so much crit rate, it's okay. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have so much crit rate on any of the scrolls. Like Cinder City. This one. Yeah, like this one is like kinda bad. Yeah, this one is like, okay, I will keep it. Why not? It's pasta. Mexican food is also very, oh yes, like, but yeah, I like about Mexican because yeah, it's like let's say like if I'm not mistaken, Mexican food is like spread like a lot like within your country. It's like, but it's normal, you know. Alrighty, so yeah guys, like this is it for today. Let's say it was okay. Unfortunately, yeah, that about like the topic was about like traveler, and we haven't touched the we haven't said about that traveler, unfortunately. But I will maybe like will continue about like a new Pyro traveler. He's going to be actually not bad. Yes, we have a lot of Pyro characters, but why he can be useful enough? Because of Natlan, because of Cinder City, and because he can be great in Overloaded. I mean, you don't even need to like level up his talents. You just level him up if it's already not leveled up. For me, it's like 82, if I'm not mistaken. I mean level. So yeah, 82. So I can just like switch from Dendro to Pyro, give him some like energy recharge and elemental mastery as much as I can, and that's it. And we can get like all of the constellations, by the way, not right away, but yeah, because we have 3 constellations, we can get like 2 constellations from the tribes, and the last constellation most likely from the last Archon quest, you know. In this case, yeah, he might be pretty useful. I don't want to say he's going to be broken, because most likely you have Xianyun, Bennett, this character insane, you have like Toma with Constellation 6 maybe. You can use Dia is not bad. But that Pyro Traveler gets some infusion, Pyro infusion, and because of Cinder City he can be useful. So yeah, also he can be useful for maybe just maybe for Chasca, because of like Night Soul points consumption, but I don't think it's a great idea actually. Hey Tanuki. What? What's the better sword for Kazuha? Oh, for Kazuha? Oh, like actually, you know, like both of them the same. You know why? Because let's say Iron Sting gives you like, you mean like this one? Yeah. Iron Sting gives you more damage, which is actually completely useless for Kazuha if you don't have this. This one is like craftable, if you know. So if you have this one for free, I would say like this one is better. So yeah, it also gives you damage. It's also useless actually for Kazuha because he's mostly EM. I would say this one. This one is also pretty cool on him. I mean, like, you know, like visual wise, it looks way better. So yeah, if you ask me, back then I used like this weapon. So not Iron Sting. Iron Sting was for Kuki Shinobu. But stats wise, it's the same. So then, yeah, about like Traveler, he's not bad, but I still don't suggest you to like as you know guys, all of the like Travelers, they are like DPS characters, and yes, cooldown for his burst it's like 20 seconds, which is actually a lot, but still he's useful, not like terrible, I would say. Another problem is like, yeah, he can proc every 3 seconds, which is actually might decrease your DPS overall, like a team DPS I mean, or like DPR if you will. It's like damage per rotation. But as a like, let's say as a 5-star, he might be useful. Let's say he is going to be kinda like Dendro version, not a bad version at all, and useful in some cases. But if you have better options, like Xianyun is better in any case, yes, definitely. Bennett, Xianyun, Toma, they are way better for reactions than like Pyro Traveler. Oh, you're welcome, Tanuki, you're well welcome. And because of that, yes, like it's not a bad option, additional option of like Natlan character with a Night Soul mechanic. But still, I mean, like, yeah, like if like you're going for Mavuika in 5.3, I don't think you will use that Traveler unless you don't have any other Natlan character, because Mavuika benefits from Natlan character because of Night Soul point mechanic. So she needs someone to consume Night Soul point to charge her burst, because energy recharge is completely useless for her. Okay, so yeah guys, it's like this. I will be online tomorrow again. we'll see, like most likely it's going to be about Pyro Traveler again, you know, like but today it was completely about like Mavuika, because yes, Mavuika is the most, maybe not one of the most, but the most anticipated characters because of that mechanic. She's just crazy as hell. She's so powerful, incredibly powerful. I mean, like even Mihoyo, like they will change her kit and nerf her by 50%, she still will be a crazy character. And if you like want to know, like most damage comes from her charge attacks, by the way, when she's in that bike state. I mean, like burst, it's like yes, but after that she converts off the
When you
charge
lose
and
your
normal
way,
attacks to
gaining
the
some
bike,
altitude can bring
normal
some
and charged,
perspective.
and the multiplier is just insanely crazy. It's so powerful. Also, like, oh yeah, yes, Tanuki, if you have any question, like no problem, Tanuki, I can like about that sword. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I mean, like, Tanuki, if you have any question, like, about Kazuha, what you need to for Kazuha, by the way, you know what? Kazuha, actually, it's a little bit difficult to build. You know why? You need a lot of energy recharge. That's a problem. I would suggest you, if you can, go for, like, 165, 170, if you can. I mean, not 17, but 70. I mean, like this amount of energy recharge is kind of okay, but it's not enough. That's a problem with Kazuha. It's the only problem, because it's... If you play like in Overworld, you're completely okay. You can use skills, that's alright. But that burst, it gives you a lot of damage. Like, let's say not damage, but like boost, you know? You can get up to, like, from this passive, up to 4% elemental damage bonus. Yes, the problem is 8 seconds, but still, it's like huge amount of damage. That's why you usually use that burst and skill, yeah, to increase the damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you can like give like about like 900 elemental mastery and enough energy recharge, it will be way more comfortable to play with Kazuha, because he can charge that burst in maybe 2 skills, you know. In this case, it's okay, it's normal. So yeah, it's like this. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join. I hope we can get like some news about like future characters. I a little bit like hyped about like Citlali, actually, not gonna lie. Even though she looks like a, let's say, kinda fun character, she is pretty powerful. And yeah, alright guys, yeah, once again, bye bye. Like, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye. Bye bye guys.
I'm a lot of practice these days.
Should I choose?
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. Today's recommendation is the stick. Which should I choose? A radish veggie soup. Oh, Fountain. Here are my wishes.